Being a mom and an entrepreneur is not easy. As it becomes officially summer, we find ourselves juggling even more than normal. In fact, I was recording this episode of Keeping It Real with Keri after I told my daughter Lauren to give me space and to let me record. And what does she do? She comes in the studio to ask me for a bag of fruit snacks. And I lost it on her because I was halfway through my episode. And I come back in here to be with you. And I think, God, I'm a horrible mom. I shouldn't have yelled at her. And I just wanted to share that with you because I know it's not easy. And as we head into the summer, it's a beautiful time. We're actually going to head off to the Bahamas next week for our annual family trip, which will be a whole nother episode, right? And there's so much great that comes from being a mom and being an entrepreneur. And we get to have the juggle. And yet there are days it's just hard and you feel stretched so thin. And so if that is one of the days that you're feeling today, I just want to say, hey, sister, you are not alone. And this time of year in particular for me, and pretty much everyone in my peer group is going through a reevaluation, reassessing what's working and what's not. And it has never been more important for me to be a part of community, to be able to go to other successful, amazing women and say, hey, like what's working and what's not working. Like the millionaire myth is that once you reach seven figures, everything becomes so much easier. And that is not the case. In fact, things can become much more complicated. It's easier to get out of your zone of genius because you're managing so many things. And that's kind of the season that I'm in right now. I'm in a place where I'm so grateful and I'm so blessed to have the business and the life that I have. And it's just gotten too complicated. And so this last week, I was at a meeting called The Trust, which is a group of 7 to 8 figure female entrepreneurs. Allie Brown, my dear friend, founded this group. And if you are in that place and you're looking for a stellar, amazing community, please go check out Join the Trust. But it was exactly what I needed. It was the reminder that I needed that number one, like we're not alone. And so often we're making big decisions, we're balancing things, we're feeling like the biggest loser, or we're having these amazing wins and we don't have anywhere to turn. And so being in community for me is just a non-negotiable. I can't even imagine like where I would be if it wasn't for the community. And my dear friend Kate Northrup was sharing, and she has a book called Do Less. Oh my God. I need to go back and reread and read that book. It's a great one to put in your library because like we're always thinking of the next thing. Like I need to do more to make more. I need to do more. And Kate got up and shared something with us about, her $2 million launch, almost 1.9, and how easy it was and how in flow it was. Not that there wasn't strategy and tactics that she employed, but it was just like, wow, it was exactly what I needed to be like, we're just working too hard. And so I really encourage you as you head into the summer and you're looking at, oh my gosh, the 6-month runway to the end of the year, what do you really want to accomplish? Are you doing the things that you love, that light you up, that bring in the revenue? No matter where you're at in your business, this is what I find most women struggle with. It's understanding where to prioritize their time. In fact, I'm reading another book. I'm just full of books today called Buying Back Your Time from Dan Martell. And he talks about the buyback loop, which is really awesome and got me thinking as well. Buy back your time. Yeah. And so as an entrepreneur, we're often doing like busy work, right? And as you grow, you bring in more team to support you, but that usually means that you're doing more of the admin, right? You're doing more of the management and you get out of the zone of genius. And so being at the trust meeting, it was just the reminder I needed to number one, you can do less and make more. It is true, ladies, you can do less and make more, but it does require the right strategy. It requires us to do the thing that lights us up, to do the thing that only we can do. And that is where we're going to make the most revenue. And when we're doing the jobs that we can hire out for a fraction of the cost of our labor, right? Then we are buying back our time. When it comes to using video to grow your business, does this sound anything like you? Ugh, I don't know what to say. Someone else already has my message. I don't like the way I look. You know what? I should lose 10 pounds before I go live. If that is you, no more, my friend. I am hosting our upcoming masterclass series called Convert on Camera, where I'm going to get you over all of those fears. But more importantly, I'm going to help you clarify your message and teach you how to say it in a way that takes your fans into excited buyers. Look, your time is the most valuable thing you own. So come join me for Convert on Camera so we can get you using videos to actually grow and scale your business with less time and frustration. It is time for you to be seen, be known, and be paid for your brilliance. And I'm going to teach you how. All you have to do is go to inspiredliving.tv/register to claim your spot. I want to remind you again, like how important it is to know that you're not alone, to invest in community, and to take time this month as you are juggling all the summer fun to reassess where you're at. What's working? What's not working? Where am I spending my time? What am I loving? What am I not loving? Making sure that you're connecting with your team and asking them those questions too. And then again, finding a community to tap into is so incredibly valuable. Like you don't even know how much you're missing until you have the community that you can go and ask questions and celebrate with and cry with. So number one is reassess. Number two is to take time to reimagine. Reimagine. Oftentimes we find ourselves heading towards a destination that is not where our vision really is. And we find ourselves tolerating a lot of things or just getting off path. And so to reimagine what it is you really want. How could your life be? How many launches do you want to do? How many events do you want to speak at? Do you want to be on a plane every weekend or do you want to be home with your kids? Like what vacations do you want to be able to take? You know, because we can't create a business that brings us joy if we're constantly running in a direction that is off path, right? That is not in alignment with our big vision. So reassess, reimagine, and then get re-inspired. And I will tell you, the best way to get re-inspired is to go to an event, to get out of your silo, get out of your home office, get out of your community, and go put yourself in a new one. Even if it's uncomfortable, I am telling you, this is where the greatest ahas come. One day out of my house, and I came back with a new glimmer in my eye, a new sense of inspiration and excitement around what we can create. And you can't do it when you're in a silo all by yourself. So that is, kind of what I wanted to share with you today is to take time right now to reassess where you're at, what's working, what's not working, to reimagine what is possible, and then to get re-inspired and create the plan for the next 6 months. Get clear on what it is and who it is that you need to accomplish those goals that you have for yourself. Now, I have to be honest, this has got me very excited about some things, and I am cooking up something really awesome. I can't share it with you yet because I don't have all the details, but if you've been a part of Inspired Living, if you've been a part of past brilliant events, I'm just telling you, it's going to be awesome. So if you want to be the first to know when I'm ready to spill the beans, when I'm ready to share the details, I'm going to put a link here in the show notes and you can join the priority notification list. You'll be the first to know when I am ready to share what it is that I'm working on right now. That definitely involves community. It involves reimagining and putting the strategy together to get to that place of inspired living. All right. So again, If you've had a rough day as a mom, remember you're not alone, and ask for help, and know that we at the Inspired Living community, we are here for you. And it's such a blessing and an honor to be able to just be really vulnerable with you in these episodes. And if you have questions, if you want to know something, please just respond, put a comment, let me know, because I would love to be able to answer any of the questions that you have. All right, beautiful. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your week. And until next time, remember to keep dreaming it, living it, and being it. Bye-bye.